But one of the things I wanted to highlight inside of there, because we so focus on the fire and brimstone, was actually God's compassion in the midst of all of this. And some objections look like this. Fine, your God. So on the one hand, people say your God just destroys things, fire and brimstone. You're like, here's the flood. Yeah, that happens. And I want to push back and say, right, but Hashem is also compassionate. He's merciful. He's long-suffering. My goodness, look what he does with Lot. To which they will respond, and I take this objection seriously. They will respond, well, his long-suffering and being compassionate sure seems arbitrary. Why can't Lot just go down with the rest of the citizens? What we're about to see is this family, the entire family, seems to be no good. Lot's willing to give up his virgin daughters. His virgin daughters are willing to get their father drunk and sleep with him. His wife turns back after they were told explicitly, don't turn back. What an arbitrary decision to show compassion and mercy to a family like this. So your God may be compassionate, but boy, he has a weird way of choosing that compassion, to which I would say, I think the text answers this. You still may not like the answer, but it turns out it's not arbitrary. Verse 29, and it happened when God destroyed the cities of the plain that God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the upheaval as the cities in which Lot dwelled were overthrown. It's not arbitrary. He's not just picking and choosing. He does it because of Abraham. He shows compassionate because of Abraham. What's the lesson there, I think, is choose your friends very wisely. Go find pious friends, at least one pious friend who can intercede on your behalf to God. If you're like Lot, I am. If you're like Lot, find a good friend. So I don't think it's that arbitrary. We see intercessions all throughout the Hebrew Bible. Remember at the end of Job, after those friends have just been beating up on Job for 30 plus chapters, God says, Job is going to have to intercede on your behalf, and I'll accept his intercession. And here it's just terrible. These guys who have just been accusing Job the whole time, he has to intercede before them. So it's actually pretty common here. So arbitrary, I don't know that it's that arbitrary. It is on behalf of someone who is just and righteous that God will do these things. Okay.